Hello, second chair. Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing tonight? Oh, hey there. How's everyone doing this evening? Figured we'd do a short live stream this evening, just checking in. I needed to go for a walk anyways, so figured we'd do a little live stream. Yeah, town's still dressed up for Christmas. It's that weird period between Christmas and New Year's where it's almost like a Christmas hangover. You get just the leftover Christmasosity still going on. Did I do Anakista today? No, I wasn't in Gatlinburg today. Oh. Guess I'm not a CFB fan. I don't know what that is. Yeah, Christmas was all right. Like I said before, it's when your kids are grown up. There's only Christmas loses a little bit of its luster. You think back to when your kids were little. That's when Christmas. When you're little, Christmas is really fun. Then you get to watch your kids experience it. Then when your kids grow up and they don't care about Christmas as much, it is what it is. We'll be going to Rockafire Bar. Yeah, I would definitely check it out if I'm in the area. Oh, Big Joe, Emilia's World. Thank you for the super chat. Happy New Year, Jacob. Well, Happy New Year to you. Yeah, whole new year. That's crazy. Whole new decade. Can you believe it's yet another decade? Another decade in the books. I remember the first time when I turned 1990 and I was 10 years old. That was the first time I'd seen a decade, flip. It was crazy to me. It was insane. Now it's going to be the 20s again. The roaring 20s are coming back. And then we're going to hit another Great Depression, probably. Someone mentioned the 5 Nights at Freddy's ride. Yeah, the Sally Corporation. If you saw my Sally Corporation video, they have the rights to make a 5 Night at Freddy's dark ride. And I talked to Drew, and he just said no one has wanted one yet. So a theme park, any theme park out there could reach out to Sally Corporation. They have the rights ready to make a 5 Nights at Freddy's dark ride. Why is that not like something that someone has already done? It seems just like such a natural. The 5 Nights at Freddy dark ride. I mean, theme parks just gotta pick up the phone, call the Sally Corporation, and they have one whipped right up. Oh. Sure, it would be cool. Go to the Alabama Birmingham coat factory. I don't need a coat. Yeah, it would definitely be a ride with jump scares. Jump scares are a whole thing with Five Nights at Freddy's. Did I see Star Wars? Yeah, I liked the Rise of Skywalker. I thought it was a good movie. People have been really crapping on it online. I'm not really sure why people complaining so much about it, because I thought it was fine and dandy. Hello, Ick the Troll King. Sorry, Colleen. Sorry to hear about your cat. JJ, thank you for the super chat. Happy New Year to you. How cold is it? It's really warm out. See, I'm wearing short sleeves. Someone keeps telling me to go to the Birmingham Coat Factory. I don't know if that's like a joke or something. Oh, I'd like Five Nights at Freddy's standalone dark ride downtown Gatlinburg. Yeah. Sign me up. Yeah, I didn't. My wife and daughter went and saw the Cats movie. I didn't really think I had the endurance to sit through it. Supposedly it's bonkers. Oh, Judy Garland Birthplace Museum in Minnesota. Oh. I don't know. Like, I can't make my. I've heard like what the plot of the Cats movie is, and it sounds bonkers. I mean, it's very. I mean, I don't know. It was a huge hit on Broadway. Maybe I'm just not sophisticated enough. Hoosier Boo, you're going to Meow Wolf tomorrow. Is that your first time? Because it is. It's definitely one of my favorites of all time. I am waiting patiently, trying to figure out when we're gonna be opening the Meow Wolf in Las Vegas, and they still haven't made a date. They still haven't said when it's going to be opening, which is really disappointing, because I literally am waiting to plan a trip out to Las Vegas, based on the new Meow Wolf. What did I enjoy most about this decade? Well, I definitely enjoyed creating this channel and doing this YouTube thing full time. Been a crazy decade for me, really. You stop and think about it. Hey guys, check this out. Look at that Santa right there. That's a jolly guy. It's actually a really cool old antique store. I don't know if it's an old antique store, but it has a bunch of antiques that are old. Old antique store. Okay. Let's see if Quilt Cat is here tonight. I don't know. I saw her the other day, but I don't know. Don't see Quilt Kitty tonight. Oh, look at this. Got the Christmas tree, the leg lamp, and the Red Ryder BB gun there. Look at all that tinsel. I remember when they used to put that much tinsel on trees, when it just looked like a tree was just covered in garbage. The Osh 170 says grew up in Baraboo. Yeah, Baraboo is cool as the circus museum. Yeah, tinsel. Oh gosh, I remember Christmas just used to be about your entire house being covered in tinsel. Like, it was just disgusting. Like, it didn't look good. It was messy, but people did it anyway. That was I remember, like, when you decorate the Christmas tree, that was the fun part, the tinsel. You're just like, just throwing handfuls of tinsel on the tree, just making it look like absolute garbage, but you loved it. As a kid, you loved it. Oh. Why did we stop using garbage tinsel? Yeah, a pediatric. I think that was another thing, is the cats would eat tinsel. I think that's one reason. Maybe it got phased out. Exploring Ryan, I already saw Star Wars. You need to catch up and get with it. We have 245 people in the chat. That is lunacy. Why do you people watch me? I don't even understand. Any chicken wings there? Sometimes people say things and I don't really know what they're trying to say. Any chicken wings? Like what, like on the ground? I don't. In this furniture store? I don't know. Chicken wings? People say things sometimes that don't make... John from Exploration Unknown, how are you doing, my friend? Look at this, we got water fountain. Whoa, did you see that? Okay, this is like a foot-powered water fountain. I'm gonna push down on the foot. And the water is coming up from the drain. This water fountain is malfunctioning. Why would the water come up from the drain and not the spigot? Oh, look, there's a little bit coming up from the spigot. You just have to prime it. I think it's broken. Sorry, I think I got preoccupied there with the water fountain. Maybe you're just supposed to fill it up and then just drink out of the bowl. Oh, wait. Mindblown Watcher, thank you for the super chat. I hope you have a happy New Year's as well. I don't make New Year's resolutions because I feel like New Year's resolutions are just created to fail. Like, I specifically change things at other times of the year because I don't want it to be a New Year's resolution. Because a New Year's resolution exists only to be broken. For dogs and horses, well, I don't think dogs can get to it, so maybe it is for horses, but maybe horses are tall enough to drink out of it. So, who here, I mean, like, do you guys like Christmas? Because I wonder, do people like Christmas anymore? I put out some Christmas themed videos. I feel like, I mean, they get decent views, but I feel like you get a little dip in Christmas themed videos. I don't know if maybe people see so much Christmas around them. Like there's just Christmas everywhere. Look, there's Christmas all around me right now, and Christmas is over. I wonder if people just get overwhelmed with Christmas. If people are over it now. Okay, you're over it now, and I understand that. I think it's natural to be over it now, but I guess do you like Christmas? You people, I don't know. Why am I being so rude? Do you guys like the Christmas videos, or is it just too much? Is it too much? I'm just thinking about. I'm not gonna make any more Christmas videos this year, obviously. Look at this, like Christmas carols just going off all around me. Like next year, do you like seeing Christmas themed stuff, or should I just not worry about filming Christmassy stuff? I know I made you guys sick of Halloween, but I don't care. We're gonna hit Halloween hard again next year, whether you guys like it or not, because I love it. Carrie Lynn, thank you for the super chat. The Christmas videos for a few weeks, but it's like, when do people want Christmas videos? Do they want them like right after Thanksgiving? Do they want them right before Christmas? Somewhere in the middle? It's hard to judge. I really enjoyed, that was the highlight of Christmas, is the Christmas haunts. But I love the haunted houses. Casey Wood, thank you for the super chat. I am on Main Street. Why do people keep talking about chicken wings? It's funny when I have a live stream and I feel like there's inside jokes going on that I'm not privy to in my live stream. It's all good though. It's all good. Chuck Robinson says no Christmas or Halloween. Says Halloween's been overdone. I don't know, is it possible to overdo Halloween? It's fun. Hey, Christopher Lucas, how you doing? I know I didn't do any Thanksgiving themed videos because there's not really any Thanksgiving themed attractions. Have I done any Thanksgiving themed attractions? I don't think so. Still talking about chicken wings. Well, yeah, we couldn't travel this year. Couldn't travel anywhere for Christmas. And I don't know. The problem with traveling for Christmas is, well, my wife was taking care of her grandfather this year. Last couple of years, can't really take him. He's too old. He's not in good enough health to come with us anywhere, and she doesn't want to leave him alone. And then also, her job makes her work every Christmas, which is absurd. How's the wrestling match going? I haven't been to wrestling in a few weeks, months. I don't know if I am totally jaywalking. I should not be doing this. I'm setting a bad example. I don't know where the wrestling's gonna go. I love it, but you know, it takes up a lot of time. It does everything in life. It's dangerous. Dangerous as heck. We'll definitely do more haunted houses this upcoming Halloween. Kathy Cuddle says, how do you overdo Halloween? I don't know. I don't think it's possible, but I know some people do get sick of Halloween for some reason. I don't know. After a long summer, you get real jazzed for Halloween. And I wasn't always like a huge Halloween enthusiast, but I've really come to love Halloween in the last couple years of my life. Rapid 444 pretty much didn't watch Halloween videos. Wow. So some people just don't like, I guess I get it. Some people just don't like Halloween because it's just not everyone's thing. Certain people don't like certain things. I don't know. I feel like as I've grown older, I've learned to appreciate Halloween more. I don't know. I won't say that I've learned to appreciate Christmas less, but I think Christmas wears on you a bit over the years. A big beautiful tomorrow. Thank you for the super chat. It says, hi to Boo Bear. Leave the cat alone. I don't know if that's some sort of coded message. Nicole ML says, videos about antique shopping. I don't know, it is fun. It is fun to look for weird stuff. Antiques. No, I'm not in Florida. I'm in good old North Carolina. It's Adam Otterborg, thank you for the super chat. It says, my wife Katie says hello from Missouri. Well, I love Missouri, so I say hello back to Missouri. Missouri's a great state. Great state. Love St. Louis. St. Louis is a really cool city. I love Branson, Missouri. Branson's a really cool. Do you ever run into Mr. Beast in North Carolina? Does he live in North Carolina? I only watched one or two of his videos because I don't watch that much YouTube, honestly. We have over 300 people. Over 300 people. That's crazy. Springfield, Missouri. I have been to Springfield, Missouri. What is that called? They have is it the Wonders of Wildlife? This is like this. I did a video of it. This massive, like aquarium, taxidermy attraction. It's just a really great attraction. Dorney Park in Pennsylvania. I've heard that. It's tricky. Tricky doing the right haunts. Oh, I don't know if I've pointed this out before. I just noticed this tree here. It's dedicated to Riley Howell. He is a local boy or man rather. He was killed in a mass shooting earlier this year. I did not know him personally, but my daughter knew his brother, and his mother was one of my son's teachers in elementary school. And he had tried to stop a mass shooter and ended up getting killed. I think he saved some other people, but ended up dying himself. But there was some interesting news recently with Riley. He was a huge Star Wars fan, and they actually, in one of the extended books, named a Jedi after him, which is, it's a cool thing to do. I mean, it's absolutely terrible. I freaking hate mass shootings, as should everyone. Really awful. I just hate senseless. Yep. what's that? Brandy Wilmoth. Yeah, he's a character in Star Wars now, which is really cool to be immortalized like that. But yeah, it really sucks. Really sucks. You know, this small town where everybody knows everybody. Yeah, actually, I think it was in the. I believe it was in the national news. And I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to weigh in on the gun debate because I think it's complicated. But dang, I really wish people would stop killing people. It really sucks. Mary Bailey Gates says, I've ever got together with Dan Bell, do some creepy Halloween videos. I got together with Dan Bell. We've never done any Halloween themed videos. Look at this bear. Here you can see his teeth. I do need to get some glasses. I've had these glasses on my face, have been on my face for over 2 years, and I've not had an eye exam in that entire time. So yeah, I need to oh my God, we need to try to remember that. I need to get an eye exam and get a new pair of glasses. These are all like dirty and scuffed up. I was worried they're gonna break. So yeah, I need new glasses. Ever thought of coming to the NC Zoo? I've been to the North Carolina Zoo. It's a really good zoo in the fact that that it has a lot of animals. They have like a safari style where it's like the elephants have this like huge area to exist in. It's really nice. The main problem with the North Carolina Zoo is it's too big. You cannot in good conscience do it in one day. It's too tiring. It's so long that when you get to one, you start at one side, there's two entrances, and then you walk through, then you have to take a bus back to the entrance you came in because there's no way a human being could walk all the way back. It's like I don't know how long it is, but it's so long. I cannot stress this enough. The North Carolina Zoo is too big. Now the Atlanta Zoo is nice because everything is right next to each other. 28 Perp 28, thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate it. All right. Let's not worry about too much about the gun debate. That's not why we're here. Southern Express is my wife, and I can only do one continent at a time. Yeah, it's too much. Like, I remember, we walked the whole thing, and, the last thing was, the lions, and it's like, oh, great, lions. It's like you're so tired, you could care less about looking at a lion at that point. I don't do that many zoos because people, you know, I try to stay true to myself. I try to film stuff that I'm interested in because I think that reflects well. Um, but I do get the vibe that people don't like zoos that much. The zoos do not seem to get. I don't have a lot of mods, and I probably will never ever make another mod. To be honest with you, I mean, everyone that is a mod now is fine. You know, I wouldn't, if I didn't think they were fine, I would take their wrench away. But like, the mod stuff has caused massive headaches. Massive headaches. Melody Farms, you are not blocked. I don't know why you think you are, but you are not blocked. Where am I at tonight? We're on Main Street. Did you hear about the new Ripley's coming to Gatlinburg? Ripley's has been in Gatlinburg for 30 years, so may have missed the memo. Unless there's something new, maybe I'm just being a smart butt. I've never been to Marceline, Missouri. Never been. Yeah, mods. Let's sit down a minute. I'm gonna talk to you guys from the heart. It's hard, you know. You want to trust people. You want to trust people. You want to think that everyone is a good-hearted person, and I think a lot of people are. But you know, I've had some growing pains with this channel. A lot of people that didn't know who I was know who I am now. There's 319 people in this chat right now. That's a lot of people. And so, you know, I didn't know what I was doing when I started this channel. I never thought this would grow as big as it did. And unfortunately, I've multiple occasions, I have allowed myself to get close to people who wanted into my life for the wrong reason. And so sadly, I have to be really careful. I have to be really careful about, and it kills me because I see super nice people. I've met super nice people. I've made some of the best friends in my life through this channel, but I've also made some of the worst friends of my life through this this channel. So you have to be really careful. You don't want to completely shut yourself off. You don't want to completely cut yourself off from everybody, but you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful who you let into your life. I guess in the end, you know, in the end, think back to the words of Stone Cold Steve Austin when he says, DTA, don't trust anybody. But you gotta trust some people. It's a balancing act. It's a balancing act. Is this a moth? Somebody says this is a Mothman t-shirt. Actually, close, but no, this is a Hopkinsville Goblins shirt. It's a different cryptid. Well, thank you, Sky Stimson. Hey, Dad. Yes, I trust my dad. My dad, it's right there. But I'm not making him a mod, if that's what he's asking. Vash says run background checks on ladies I date. Trust no one. Vash, I met you in San Antonio, I believe. What happened to the Milwaukee Museum? As far as I know, the Milwaukee Museum is still there. I've heard different people saying that it's never going to close, that was posturing. But, you a Bigfoot believer? I want to believe. You know, sometimes I would call myself a skeptic, But I like to consider myself a different kind of skeptic. I'm a skeptic that wants to believe. I don't want to crap on everything. I have a hard time believing, but in the end, I want to believe. What cryptids do I believe actually exist? Optimistic skeptic, is that what it is? Ripley's Haunted House in San Antonio. Yeah, somehow I missed that. I missed that there was a Ripley's Haunted attraction in San Antonio. I need to go back. To San Antonio. Hey, Carolina Tony, how are you doing? Any food challenges coming up? Jeez. Hope everyone's okay. That was intense. Ick the Troll says Ripley San Antonio is right across the street from the Alamo. That's partially true. The Ripley's in San Antonio is technically on top of the Alamo. They've been trying to restore the original Alamo, and I think it actually runs underneath Ripley's. Whoops. But when most people think of the Alamo, they think of that one building, the the chapel, which, yes, that is right across from Ripley's. Jealous Jester says they display part of the Alamo that Ozzy Osbourne peed on. It was he actually peed on a monument that's in front of the Alamo, and yes, that is still there. So yeah, the Alamo is like a much bigger complex. Yeah, the current facade is across from Ripley's. Visit the bar in Key West and leave my undies. I need my undies. Yeah, I'm trying to plan trips for the next couple months. In the winter, my options for travel are more limited because the weather's too cold in most of the United States to travel right now, so I got to keep it to the warmer parts. Melody Farm says, I've never been there because it's too close to Mexico and that place is dangerous. No, San Antonio is not dangerous. I mean, not any more dangerous than any other American city. I mean, come on. No, it's not even. It's not on the border. It's not on the Mexican border. Most places that people say are dangerous are not. My experience, America's pretty safe. I don't know. Like, I've been a lot of the places that are supposedly dangerous. I mean, New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, New Orleans. These are places everyone talks about being dangerous, and I've Never felt unsafe, but that may be more. That may be more just me being naive than places actually being being safe. Have I ever been to Arkansas? Yes, absolutely. We had a good Christmas. Thank you, Melissa. Do another monster truck show? Yeah, I'm open to doing a monster truck show. My favorite part was the dinosaur that ate the car. Winston-Salem is dangerous? I don't know. I don't know. Did Christy delete her channel? Not as far as I know. Jeff Kincannon, thank you so much for the super chat. Greatly appreciated. Dick the Troll says someone, not to mention name, has not yet been to Yellowstone or the Devil's Tower. You know, you got me there. You got me there. Yeah, maybe I should. Why do I have my Wendy band off in some videos? I don't know, unless I just took it off. Sometimes, you know, like soap gets like underneath it and it gets itchy. Dollywood is the least dangerous place in America. Probably be up there. I can't imagine Dollywood being that dangerous. I mean, Tyler the vlogger says, "Can you do more animatronic videos?" I'm always looking for new animatronics to check out. Definitely a key thing I look out for. Need to interview Dolly. I don't know if that would be possible. I don't think she does vlogs. Where am I sitting? I don't know. This is like a little sitting area off of Main Street. It's not connected to any business or anything. It's just off the side of Main Street. There's just like a couple tables and chairs, and then they have this. Here, I'll show you. They have this like arch right here. This is a replica arch. This Gateway to the Smokies. There used to be a giant arch over Main Street, and this is like a homage to that. I wish they would have just put this arch back over top of Main Street. I think that would have been really cool. But they didn't ask me, so yeah. The cruise was canceled. Cruise was canceled due to what do they call that? Lack of interest. Lack of interest. That's one thing. Another thing you learn about the internet is when you throw out a theoretical idea, lots of people are like, yeah, count me in. But when you throw out the actual idea, people are less enthusiastic. Corey Coes, you should do a video on the connection between Dollywood and Tweetsy. I would, but Tweetsy doesn't allow people to film in their park. Jericho Cruise. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say anything mean about being stuck on a boat. Being stuck on a boat with nothing but wrestling fans. Brandy Wilma says, when do people not film at Tweetsy? I was told that I could not vlog there. I could not film anything. We're not talking about riding on rides even. We're talking about anything. Cannot film on Tweetsy property without a representative from Tweetsy with me. I asked to come and film, and they were nice about it. And then I asked to film their Halloween event, and they said no. And so I'm just not interested in dealing with that. I mean, it's ridiculous, right? It's just ridiculous. It's not worth the trouble. I mean, honestly, every other theme park on God's green earth lets you film the park, lets you vlog the park. So that's just ridiculous. I mean, yeah, some parks are weird about like filming on the rides or in the haunts, but Tweetsy is just way too controlling. So I filmed there. My videos from Tweetsy are on the channel. You can check them out, but you will never see another video from Tweetsy on my channel. Melissa, I do want to check out Busch Gardens in Williamsburg. I checked out the one in Tampa, and that's another thing. Busch Gardens actually they let you use GoPros on the roller coasters, which is awesome because some parks do not. Most parks do not. So it's really cool to see. Really awesome that they allow you to do that. So that's probably the Busch Gardens, SeaWorld folks are probably the most vlogger-friendly parks. Well, except for one thing. The Busch Gardens, what makes it not vlogger-friendly is they have the loudest. In Tampa, Busch Gardens has the absolute loudest copyright music. Fade to Black is what changed at Tweetsy seemed very sudden. I don't know. Like I said, I thought we had an agreement. Like I thought there was like working understanding, but then they just, are gonna tell me I can't come out and film, and so I just don't want to deal with that. They obviously don't find any value, and they don't feel that I add any value. So whatever, they can run. They certainly are entitled to run their park any way they wish. What's the place in Georgia with the big sombrero in the sky, says David Fancher. Well, you're a little bit off. That's in South Carolina. It's called South of the Border. It's on the North Carolina-South Carolina border. That's actually the whole joke, south of the border. So they gave it like I don't remember where I parked my car, I don't think. If we were Daniel and the Dixie Diggers. The Dixie Diggers is an animatronic band. Is Adam going to be mad when your subs are above his? No, I can't imagine he would be. I don't imagine them being above his. He's got quite a head start. And for one thing, there's not really like any form of competition in between, people that do what I do. I mean, there might be little beefs or spats between certain people, but I mean, there's no intrinsic competition. I think everyone tries to kind of help each other for the most part. And the other thing is that subs aren't that important. That might be surprising to people because you listen to YouTube and people always say subscribe, click that subscribe button, subscribe. But subscriptions aren't really that important. It's all about views. It's who people are actually watching your videos. I mean, you can beg for subscribers and get a lot of subscribers, but if they aren't watching your videos, it's not really that important. It's just important, those eyeballs, those actual eyeballs. Some people beg for subs. Please subscribe, please subscribe, please subscribe. Please watch. That's what you should be asking. People that click that subscribe button and then never give you a second thought is essentially not helping you one bit. I mean, it's complicated. Doesn't leaving comments helps too? Yeah, I mean, interaction is great. Leaving a comment is great. It helps. I mean, there's a very complex algorithm that is a secret of YouTube. But it's different things are important. Like, are people connecting? Are people watching? How long are they watching? It gets really, really complicated. Jealous Jester says, yeah, they're like subscribers. They can brag about how much they have. That's the main thing, is it's really easy to look and see how many people, let's look at how many subscribers this person has. We can see how well they're doing. And that's just the easiest way, because looking at views is a much more complicated thing. So you say, it's just the easiest way, the easiest number to look at, and that's why people talk about subscribers. Tangential Nothingness says algorithm is a business word for favoritism. I mean, yeah, the idea is YouTube wants to promote the videos that make that make YouTube the most money, whatever that is, whatever type of content. No, I would never tell anyone to watch the ads if you don't want to. Go ahead, skip the ads if you don't want to watch them. If you see an ad that's something you're interested in, go ahead and watch it. But I would never tell someone, I don't want people thinking they need to sit through boring, pointless ads to watch my videos. If you don't want to watch the ads, skip them. Skip them and watch the video. That's what I do. I don't ever watch ads. Well, maybe if I see something that I'm actually interested in, but for the most part, it's cool to skip the ads. Yeah, 238,000 subscribers. Over 300 people watching this video, which is amazing to me. But I mean, that's a very small percentage of however much that was. 238,000, very small percentage. Oh, I don't like the political ads. And here's the interesting thing. Just keep this in mind, because I've had this come up before. People see political ads on my videos and assume that somehow that means that I have that has something to do with my political beliefs. No, people that have YouTube videos have absolutely no control over what ads appear on their videos. So yeah, keep that in mind. I mean, the YouTube content creator does not have any control over what ads they play. So don't give anyone any guff about what ads play on their videos. I think that might be cool. That might be interesting if YouTube let the creators play a more active role in determining what kind of ads are what kind of ads play on your videos, but, and I don't know how many people are actually interested in this this sausage making talk, this behind the scenes talk. I know some people must find it incredibly boring, but some people find it interesting. Yeah, someone left like an angry comment in my comments section because there was some political ad on my videos. I'm like, any updates on Ghost Town? No, haven't heard anything about Ghost Town. I know people want to hear, but I'm always like reluctant to talk about Ghost Town because, people get their hopes up. And if I'm going to talk about Ghost Town, I want to make sure that I think people that appreciate things like that, appreciate small amusement parks, got really burned several times by Ghost Town. Ghost Town's the gift that keeps burning. Most emotional place you've been? Interesting thought. I don't know if I can say the most, but Mount Rushmore, I think, is really emotional for Americans. I think a lot of Americans get emotional to see Mount Rushmore in person. As far as just like being overwhelmed with like amazement, I would definitely say House on the Rock or Meow Wolf, and try to think other places. Yeah, those are kind of like blow your mind type places. I have been to the Vietnam Wall. Bell Witch Cave. They don't allow filming, believe it or not. They don't let you film in their cave. Someone's laughing that I cried about Rushmore. I don't know. I don't remember if I cried. I wouldn't be ashamed if I did. I just don't remember. Do you get paid for live streams? I get, people can make donations at the super chat. I think they played ads. I think they play ads on these videos. I think they play. Did you guys have to click off an ad? Was there an ad when you clicked on this video? Honestly, don't. I should know that, but I don't. 338 people watching. That's pretty good. No ads. Okay, so maybe they don't run ads on live streams. So yeah, then you're getting, for the live stream, you just make money off the super chats that people donate. I know about the Jim Crow Museum, but I've not been there. I don't think you're allowed to film there. I think that's why I haven't been. Okay, I'm getting conflicting reports on whether or not there are ads on live streams. Best LA attraction. Ooh. I'm trying to think. Oh, Dearly Departed is losing their museum? I didn't know that. That stinks. Learn your racism, Jacob? I don't know what that even means. Have any wrestling coming up? I don't have any wrestling scheduled. I have been to the National Quilt Museum, Brian Jansen. Someone asked, YouTube going expected. Yeah, I'm able to survive on it. so far. It's been 2 years, actually 2 years since I've been doing it full time. This January, it'll be 2 years. Worst attraction. I don't like to single people out. Best taxidermy exhibit. Oh, I want to say Buckhorn Saloon in San Antonio, or gosh, I can't believe I can't remember the name. There is a taxidermy museum. Oh, I think it's in Shreveport or near Shreveport, Louisiana. It's a family-owned taxidermy museum, and it is one of the best. Will I find Trigger the horse? I don't know. I don't know where he is. Quacky Goose. Yes, that is my least favorite roller coaster. The Vortex at Carowinds. Yes, David Francher. I do want to go to the Outer Banks. See, there's tons of places I want to go. All these are like summertime places. That's this. I'm learning this Memorial Day to Labor Day is your real is my window to go to the cold places. April G, thank you for the super chat and little pair giving thumbs up. Canadian super chat. Well, thank you, Nintenga Dario. I remember the first roadside attraction I went to. Oh man, what is the first roadside attraction I went to? Might have been the Bear Pits in Cherokee, North Carolina. That may be it. Trigger the horse is taxidermied. He's not buried. I've never done a vlog from a water park. Yes, Blackbeard did have his head chopped off. That is true. Well, thank you, April G. I do appreciate it. Call of the Wild Museum in Gaylord, Michigan? What's that? Sounds interesting. Oh yeah, Copa. I guess Copa. I forget which way it's pronounced. That takes effect January. So I don't think I have anything to worry about. I don't intend these videos to be for kids. Yeah, the trigger I talk about is Roy Rogers' horse was taxidermied. He's been scuttled about to different museums, but I don't know where he currently is. There's an animatronic Mac tonight. Where's that at? Oh, what's this? Michael says the 11'8" bridge is no more, 12'4" now. Well, what did they do? Did they make it higher, or did they lower the ground? Because I remember the old understanding was they couldn't lower the ground because it would go into the sewers, and they wouldn't raise the railroad track because it's too expensive. 12'4". They raised it up. Beverly Shears' last info triggers a cable TV station not for public viewing. What's the point of having a famous taxidermied horse if everyone can't enjoy it? So I wonder, is it like a little... Yeah, Pacific Northwest. There's so many places I want to go in this country right now, but I feel like I'm stuck because it's winter. And it's hard to travel in the winter. Gosh, 326 people. I feel bad, like, logging off when there's that many people watching. Haley McLeod, you're not blocked. Do I have any stuff I can make blooper videos with? I don't know. Mostly just leave the bloopers in. XR Kuhn, thank you for the Denmark super chat. It says, hello from Denmark, Jacob. Have you ever think of doing things outside the USA or only there? Yes, I have thought about doing some things outside of the US, but I kind of want to finish the US first, if that makes sense. You ever been to Al Capone's grave? No. Where is he buried? Is he buried in Chicago? I have a baseball bat that has been to Al Capone's grave. I've been to Tijuana in Canada. I forget how long a timeout is. I think it's 300 seconds. Usually if someone's just like repeating themselves, I'll give them a timeout just because it's really annoying to like clog up the chat like that. But, I want to give people the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes people are repeating themselves on accident, like maybe they're having problems with their browser or something like that. Fade to black. Yeah. There's difference between a 60-person live stream and a 300-person live stream. Definitely want to Ick the Troll, what is Chichen Itza? Robert Ripley's gravesite. Where is he buried? I think I don't know where. I don't know where he's buried. Do some cat stuff. Hopefully, I'll do the new house cat museum will be opening up in the spring. What's one thing I want to do in 2020? There's a lot of things I want to do in 2020. I just hope I have enough time to do it all. I'll be sticking to warm places for the winter, and then after Memorial Day, hopefully we can do some hardcore road trips. Oh, the cat museum did not burn down. They're just changing locations because the antique mall that they're in is closing down. So they had to build their own building. Nothing is neato. How are you doing? How many cats do I have? 9. New Year's Eve. I don't think I'm doing any sort of filming on New Year's. I think I'm just going to be spending it with my wife. Let's go find my car. Oh. Going to the possum drop. I don't know if they even have the possum drop anymore, to be honest. I actually looked for information to see if they were having it this year, and I could not find anything. I could not find nothing. Only thing I could find was websites trying to ban the possum drop. So I'm ever like, I'm gonna honk. Oh, I hear my car down this way. DJ Foxy says, how can you buy go forwards even though you didn't even do anything yet? How does that work? Wow, I'm sorry, I don't understand your question. Trigger is now at the Cowboy Channel TV. Which city is this? This is my hometown, the town I live in. I live in a small town in North Carolina. By going to the coat factory, I don't know about going to a coat factory. That doesn't sound very interesting. Thank you, David Fancher, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Hope you have a happy new year as well. There's a car behind me. That one RC car guy. I'll be doing any more abandoned videos. I don't want to say I'll never do an abandoned video again, but it's definitely not my focus anymore. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna head home. Gosh, 319 people. I hate to say goodbye, but I want to go home. I want to see my wife. So, thank you. There will be a new video tomorrow morning. So hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for staying aboard the carpet train. And I hope you all have a happy new year, because 2019 will very soon be in the bag.